Alright, so here today we got some pretty fun stuff to go through. We are going to be talking about the collaboration and if it is worth it to pull as free to play. We're going to talk about all the pros and cons for this collaboration and my honest opinion about everything. So today we're going to go through it. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. It does help out a ton and I do appreciate it heavily. Let's hop into it and let's see what we can cook up. First things first, we'll go through in order all of my points. We'll start with number one, the banner. The banner is the biggest thing on whether a banner is worth summoning on, because if the banner's not good, the banner isn't good. Write that down. It's true. With this, we have a 3% banner, meaning it's pretty much dog crap trying to pull in SSR, which is standard. 4% is much better, and you see how people get shafted on 4%. So for a 3%, it's standard. We can't fight that. It's always been the case. But for a rerun collaboration versus a new collaboration, the chance of pulling collab characters is much higher. For example, it's a 1% on a 3%, which is huge. One every 3 SSRs is an SSR that is a collaboration SSR being brand new, which is massive, correct? A normal collaboration is 1%. Technically, right, 4 characters split into 2.5. That's how it's going to go. The saddest thing is there's a PvE character, which you probably don't want to pull, so it's technically speaking 0.75 on a 3% banner, so basically it's much less than a 1 in a 3. That's what happens. In this case, it's a 1 in a 3. Then, on top of that, not only that, correct? It's a 1 in a 3 with the addition of old characters being on there, which makes it about a 1.6, correct? 1.2, 1.4, 1.6, 1.8, technically, right, if we were to round up, which is almost every... Let's say 50-50. Let's just round it to 50-50. 50-50, where every SSR you get, there's a 50% chance it's a collaboration character, though Kizuna is included in that. You know, that's how it's going to be, which is much better, correct? For this collaboration, just automatically pulling will be much better. 6-6ing will be much better. You'll do it in less gems. For example, how many did it take me to do Albedo? Too many. I wanted to jump out a window. In this case, I might not even have to open the window, which is huge. So again, that's a very cool thing. Beyond that, simple, good. Now, how's the rest of the banner? This. Not bad, but it's problematic for a lot of players because they've pulled this 6-6. Not bad, but again, problematic. A lot of players have 6-6. If you haven't, it's huge to 6-6 both of them for association, link, and such. Beyond that, Freyr. Somehow, this horrible piece of crap cannot be 6-6 on my account for some reason. He just doesn't want to show up. I have summoned on every banner that Freyr's been on since... who knows how long, and I haven't gotten him. The last copy I got was a free copy through one of the festivals, and that's the last copy that I got of him. That means that my Freyr is 4-6 or 5-6, and one of the copies was for free, one of the copies I pulled, and then 2 of the copies I think I got from, you know what, I think it's actually 2 copies I pulled for, one for free, and one via that one ticket we had where you get 900 gems spent, you get a free copy. That's how I did it. So I haven't pulled any of him, technically. It's impossible, and I hate this game for that, but he is good at 6-6, and it's worth it. Tyr, wonderful character, good at 6-6, 10 out of 10 character, gotta pull him. Not bad for Chaos Arena and such, and it's always good to have collection-wise, and dupe-wise for Chaos Arena. A really good character, you kind of want her, so it's good, and 6-6 is worth it because she's a bench unit. And then again, 6-6 is worth it because he's a bench unit or on field for Chaos, and collection base. So again, how's the banner? Basically, it's a 10 out of 10 in my opinion, right? Probably one of the best collaboration banners, and again, all of our complaining to Art Marble at least have resulted into something, because we have been begging them to make a decent collaboration banner, and they are doing it recently, right? You've seen it with some of the collaboration banners. Overlord wasn't terrible, wasn't good. It wasn't terrible because again, they've definitely understood, okay, we'll make a decent banner, more players will summon and feel less shafted afterwards, because again, if I 6-6 Roxy on a collab banner, I'm not complaining per se, because it's like, dude, I 6-6 Roxy. If I 29-6 Escanor, I'm punching a hole in my wall, because screw Escanor. And that copy of Escanor, right? So again, that's their nice little mitigation to that issue. Now, beyond that, how are the characters? Let's go through Glass first. Again, I've showcased Glass, I've done 2 videos on Glass. I gotta say, her DPS is pretty solid. For what she is, she's pretty good. It's the activation that's the issue, or just... she's Glass, literally, right? If you don't go first, they can one-shot her. If you go first, you can build her up, you can do good, but it's like, I don't know, what's with them lately? It's like Zahard. He didn't have to be Zahard. He could have been definitely much better, and you would expect that of Zahard, a character who in Tower of God New World is the greatest character in the game, and shatters everything, and is literally the only character people consider S+, correct? In this game, they made Zahard dog crap, correct? Yuri was S+, which is wild, because in that game, Yuri's dog crap. So it's like, what the fudge? In this game, obviously, Glass is kind of meh. She's not like broken, she's not bad, but she's meh. She's good though. You can use her in PvE content. I tested her on Bird. I loved it. It was 10 out of 10. If you test it on Deer, she's going to be 10 out of 10. 2 single target DPS attacks. It's going to be huge for PvE content, right? In Skull and Hottie, it was wonderful. We could try Nidhogg. I haven't tried it yet, but I will test it out if you want me to. If anybody recommends a team for Nidhogg, let me know what you would want me to use. I don't really use unknowns. then have to swap out the whole team to make that work, but I'll see how I do it. But we can try, right? We'll see how it goes. For Rattata over here, for this one, you can actually use Fitolia. I saw that Fitolia does work over here, shockingly enough. I'll try to make a video on it, but I hate this boss already, so I'll see what I do. If I make a video on it, I do. If I don't, I don't. That boss is annoying, but Fitolia does work there, apparently. So PvE-wise, she's going to be a good character for future stuff. As always, it's always good to get one character as a collection and just move on. PvP-wise, I don't see Glass lasting that long, really. She's like a plug pick, right? You can plug her into the team, and that's really it. She's not bad. I've seen people say that she's bad. She's just meh. You know what I mean? And it's sad because, like, day one, I'm like, all right, this is pretty solid. But the more you test her, the more you go into matches, she gets killed very quickly. And it's like, you really can't fit her in on known team because, first off, she's really selfish as a character, too. She only buffs herself. So, again, you have characters that do better. Technically, Albedo can't be selfish because she's, first off, debuffing, and she's also providing so much support, being tanking for everyone to build up their passives and such. Again, I had fun testing her. I had fun one-shotting a lot of people, but she does hit some road bumps or roadblocks here where it really does screw up her kit. And she's not bad, though. Correct? She's just meh. Hard meh. But, you know, she can be good in PvE, and I think so, for the most part. When we tested her in Bird and such, and Demonic Beast, it was very good. So I got to say that if you want to go test the Demonic Beast, try her out, see how you do. She is very strong there, and you see that she keeps critting, she keeps hitting damage cap. We only didn't hit damage cap on the final floor of the Bird last stage, that's it. We hit damage cap on everything else, which is huge. So for that, still think that it's worth the one copy, but that's really it. I wouldn't 6-6 her. Fitolia more so is really damn good, and she's like the highlight of the collaboration per se. Again, I don't know why they keep doing this. Fitolia is like pretty powerful in the entire anime, but Glass is like a main antagonist in a way, or a big one, and they made her pretty mid, which she, I think, beat Naofumi in the thing, or was stronger than Naofumi. Naofumi was like, couldn't fight her or something like that in the first season. So it's like, come on, man. Why don't you make it a little more stronger? I don't get it, but some collaborations are like that. Like Ainz, Albedo's the best. Ainz was pretty, you know, Shaltir was better than Ainz, which was weird. And then Kokaitis was somehow better than Ainz also in a way because he actually works on the content. Ainz is just like a niche pick or a plugin, which kind of sucks. So don't know why that is the case with some of these collaborations, but on the side of is it worth it? I would say it's worth it. Regardless of anybody saying that it's pretty mid and skip, I would still say it's worth it to have a copy of these characters. I still get complaints for Overlord, them missing out on Shaltir or some other character. I still get complaints in my comment sections for missing on Kyo. I still get complaints in my comment section for missing on a Rimuru. It's so many different characters that are really good, like Shuna randomly came back out of nowhere and was a pretty top tier pick. I still use that team till today. I see there's a better team now, but I still use that team till today. I farm my Demon Lord in 10 minutes. I'm done for the day, for the week rather. It's huge. Shuna was a really good character, made a huge comeback. So again, it does happen for content and such, and it's always good to just have those characters because you never know at the end of the day, right? What happened to this game and what content we get and where these characters work. Like in the future, she might be a huge Chaos PvP pick, right? You don't know that. So, Glass being, right? But Fitolia, really good character. Collection-wise, it's huge. Obtaining other characters. Naofumi, whatever it is, he did get a pretty decent revive, and I had so much fun testing on Naofumi. We did very good, right? Out of all the matches that I recorded, I actually unironically won all 5, so I recorded that video in about 20 minutes time span because I just won all the matches. It was actually really nice, and he was a very good character. Out of Glass, I think we lost like 2 matches out of the 7 I recorded. So again, that was like kind of the thing. She only dies to like demons can one-shot her really quickly, and when I got LCC'd by like 240,000 whales, she kind of got destroyed, but she's still a fun character to use and fun character to build up. When you get her passive like that, you can hit a pretty good number, but it's like she could have been better. She could have been better, right? Fitolia, though, for my testing, she also kind of won most of the games, like really did, and she's just kind of nasty to hit some really high numbers. It's like Filo 2.0 in a way, right? And that's where she kind of sits on my entire list of how good she is. She's probably the better pick of the collaboration. I'm not saying like Glass is Aaron 2.0. She's more so like Ainz 2.0, right? Not like a top tier pick, but it's kind of fun to get her working and get her to function. And I still think that her for PvE content could be very good because it's single target and it's pretty high damage. And you can test that on bosses. She could be a really good boss killer moving forward. Final boss killer, final boss farmer. A lot of potential in this character, in my opinion, and future stuff. But that's just my take on it. Though again, I could have a very bad take here. From whatever I tested her PvE wise, she's pretty solid in my opinion. So that's that. PvP wise, again, all collaborations die within like a month, so I don't really see anybody really lasting that long. You see it, everybody dies in the entire PvP meta. They just get power crept very quickly in this game. It's always how it's going to be. That's not going to change, but it's always good to have one copy of the characters. So what I consider this a must summon, let me answer you my quickest opinion. It's definitely you decide on this one, because again, if you have the gems to do it, do it. If you don't have the gems to do it, don't do it. Don't push on this banner, lose out on the anniversary, which will probably be game changing as always. Anniversaries are game changing. changing. Whatever Bond was last year, he released to be dog crap, but they did buff him. They did make him make a huge comeback, and you see now, whatever human team was, Bond was a huge carry on the team, and in a lot of content, he's also a huge carry. Farming now bosses with human team is huge because Bond exists. So again, I would say this now. If you have the gems to do it for collection. They're not coming back. They're never coming back, probably, because this is a rerun now. The earliest they could come back, if this game even is alive in 3 years, is about 3 years in my opinion. So again, your decision. I would summon. I would not skip with this one. If you want these units, or again, regret missing out. If fear of missing out is a thing for you, pull for them. Again, anniversary is up next. That is literally the next banner. I want to make this clear. Leaks are not coming back. Leaks are probably gone forever. We'll see exactly if anything changes. But I would say fear the worst, hope for the best. And that's really all I got for you, because again, probably it's not coming back. It's gone, right? So you have no early information. We'll probably have to wait till the very last day, which means this collaboration will no longer exist by the time the anniversary even gets announced or even teased. You won't be there, right? So it won't be like shown. So with that being said, I'll wrap it up there. Quick little video. Anniversary is coming soon. That's the only real fear you have to have. Collaboration wise, I think they're pretty solid. And well, I think Fitolia is solid. I think she's more of a PvE pick for just high tier damage, and that's really it. PvP wise, she's a fumble. So yeah, that's what I got for you. Take care, have fun. That's been it. And yeah, have fun.